Hello artists, grab your junk journals. We are going to do another activity today. We just watched a short video on Keith Haring and we learned a little bit about his style of art and where he likes to work, which is in the subways. So let's open up and find your blank sheets of paper and let's get started. All right, for this project, we are going to be celebrating color. So we want to make sure that we've got color options as well as a pencil and a marker. And of course, I've got my Crayola markers right here, but we can add color in any way, whether it's crayons or colored pencils. We are being really flexible. All right, his style of cartooning is very simple, as you can see. So I'm going to share with you a really simple way to get that kind of Keith Haring look within your cartoon characters in a really simple way. We are going to be starting with stick people. Yes, stick people. There's so many people that tell me, I can't even draw a stick person. Well, let me tell you, if you can't draw a stick person, this is not going to be your project. Let's go ahead and get started. Keep it really simple. We're going to start in pencil. Remember, we want to draw it right until we get it, until we get it right, because we will be erasing these, so we don't want to draw them very dark. So I'm going to draw a stick person, circle head, and his characters are often in motion or moving. So I'm going to draw my stick person, maybe running. So you can kind of see he's in motion. We've got his little legs. Can we see that? Little stick person running. All right. Once we've got that stick person, the next step is going to be to trace around your stick person with your marker to make him three-dimensional. So he's still going to be a cartoon-looking character, but he will look a lot more whimsical and fun because it's going to add dimension to your character. You can do a little nub for hands if you'd like. Remember, he worked very quickly. That one project of his, I think it took him 2 hours, sold for a lot of money. It must be rough. So now you can see our stick man is coming to life. My little running man here. All right, there's my first stick man. Then I'm going to take an eraser and I'm going to erase those pencil marks on the inside. So that is why it is key to draw lightly, because we don't actually want to see that little stick man on the inside. All right, I want you to fill your page with different stick characters and bring them to life. And if you'd like to draw the dog, you can throw that in there too. So go ahead and fill your page with characters and we'll talk about what we're going to do next. All right, once I've got all my characters drawn and all my pencil marks erased, we want to add some action lines, which makes it look like it's almost moving or vibrating. So what's kind of fun about that, so you get that sense of jumping or leaping or whatever, you want to add some action lines around them. So we are going to do that. So with that, you can do just little kind of double lines wherever you want to show action. So we can do it on the knees, kicking of the feet. If you want it to be sound, like with the dog, now he looks like he's maybe barking, which is kind of fun. You could do the same thing around the tail. Looks like his tail is wagging, which is kind of neat. Just continue with action marks, just like Keith Haring. This might be just like ideas, maybe something's a little glowing, makes it a little more playful and fun. And we are going to be adding these marks just to create more excitement in our picture. Now, right now I have my character sort of floating in the air, and if I want it to look a little more like Keith Haring, I'm going to be adding a ground line kind of behind my little characters here. So I'm just going to draw a black line behind. And another thing that he does that is very Keith Haring is create some sort of texture or pattern in my ground. So if you just want to do little black dashes or little circles, or little X's, something to create that additional Keith Haring style to bring it to life. All right, now we've got our Keith Haring inspiration drawn. Now we're going to be celebrating color. That is going to be our element of art that we're focusing on today. Now, of course, we've used other elements, and we always do in art. That's kind of how it's going to work. But we are going to pull in lots of really fun colors because Keith Haring isn't traditional with colors. He likes to make his work really vibrant and lots of fun. So go ahead and grab your materials, and let's get started with adding our element of color.